Alright, second part. For the victims, for the Ritter victims, right. These are ones that the possibility could have been him. The first one was Emma Smith, who was attacked on Osborne Street on the 3rd of April. A blunt object was inserted into her vagina, up her back cave, I suppose you already... I don't want to... up her vagina then, if you want to be specific. There, I said it. Oh, shame, shock and shame. All that crap. Anyway, straight up, she survived the encounter, and she was taken to hospital by her friends. But around 2 days later, she slipped into a coma and died. The doctors had figured out that the ordeal had ruptured some of her internal organs, and obviously made them explode, just like or something. Ruptured the inner organs, and basically she just bled to death, really, from the inside out. There was a Martha Turban, which was killed on the 7th of August. She had 39 stab wounds. They thought this could have been a Ritter victim because of, well, the savagery of the attack and the fact, and there's the geographic and periodic proximity to the attacks, because there's some people that stated that he killed all his victims in a certain way, so it looked like the Christian cross or something like that. The one problem is that the method was different, because Ripper's was throat cutting and then disemboweling. This one was just 1, 2, 3, just ramming them through the spring there, just going, just doing that, stabbing them off. She was found at George Yard, you know. We had a Rose Marmot who died on the 20th of December. She was strangled, and some believe she could have choked herself on the collar of her dress while drunk. So they're not too sure whether she either killed herself or someone killed her. They probably put it down to the fact that she was a bit... and she went, "Do I say?" That kind of thing. So some people are not sure whether she either killed herself by accident or she was murdered. They don't know. I think it was put down to that. There was an Alice Mackenzie who was killed on the 17th of July in 1889. She had a severed left chord artery, which is basically one of the main arteries. I think it was in the throat cut. I think I'm not much of a specialist. I just know that there's 2 arteries and 2 main veins. That's all I know. And she was found in Castle Alley. I think that's all we had about her. Yeah, that was about it. She just had a throat severed. Well, I assume throat severed. This one's pretty nasty, to be honest. It's something called the Pinchin Street Torso. Some believe it was a woman named Lydia Hart, but some people say it isn't. But I just put down to that. This was a headless, legless torso, which was found under a railway arch in Pinchin Street, hence the Pinchin Street Torso. This is 10th of September 89. The mutilations were similar, but the arms and hands were not cut off. Probably dead elsewhere in the parts of the dump. It's probably more likely. But that's not technically Ripper, is it? Because the Ripper, with most people, is slash, gut, the organs, vagina removed, whatever, uterus removed. That's about it. Francis Cole, yes. Killed on the 13th, and that was a Friday, of February. It was a Friday, yes. 1891, because this year's a Friday, isn't it? I know, because I've got Valentine's Day the day after, and if my little special person's watching, then we know what we're going to do. So hello, watching, hello, love you. Anyway, and these were there was minor wounds on the back of the head. There was suggestions that she was violently shot to the floor before she had her throat slit. And there's another one that was found under a railway arch around Swallow Gardens, which is what we ever told you. And then there was this, some people should know this, the writing on the walls. The writing on the wall. This is when the Stride and Eddowes murders. After them, they found this message written on the walls after they searched the surrounding area, hoping to find the bloke. And they found a piece of an apron, and where it was found there was a message on the wall which stated, The Jews are the men will not be blamed for nothing, and Jews spelt wrong. It was a J-U-W-E-S, which will once again kind of, well, I think we're not too sure whether he was trying to blame, whether he was trying to say, look, it's not a rich person, it's a fucking retard git who can't spell. But, well, even the best could not spell. Hell, the mental doctors thought, ooh, let's smack some things into her head, that'll make us sane again. It was a classic idea of, what, like bloodletting. This guy has a headache. Right, cut his veins out and let him bleed out. That'll make him feel better. No, it won't. It does because, it probably worked because obviously if he loses enough blood he slips out of consciousness. And obviously while he's unconscious the body heals it naturally. And hence you think, oh, it's worked. No, it's just because you're unconscious and your body was resting. It's just torn of logic. And this message because the police thought that with that on the wall there's going to be a massive riot from other people thinking, oh, the Jews did it, fucking Jews. Because some people think, oh, the Jews only suffered in World War II and the Exodus. No, they pretty much got discriminated everywhere. Even here in England, no one liked the Jews. It's because they were rich. Well, some of them weren't. They're just thinking, no, fucking Jews, you fucker, they're doing that. I mean, I've got nothing against Jews. The Jews are just like Christians. They're just the older form of Christianity. That's what I think. They just worship it slightly different. They're just, as I said, the older Christianity. That was about it. And after this is the best bit, I suppose. These are the letters that they received. There was the first one was called Dear Boss, that's what it's been stated as, which was received on the 27th of September 88. It was first considered a hoax until Eddowes was murdered 3 days later, with her ears cut off. This was the letter promised that it said, to clip the lady's sick ears off. And obviously they thought, alright then, something's going on. And there's I think this one was the Saucy Jackie letter. This one was received on the 1st of October, 88. This one mentioned the Eddowes and the Elizabeth murders. They thought it could have been someone who must have known it because it was said to have been posted before, but the postmark said it was posted 24 hours after, so a day after. So they kind of think, maybe not. And From Hell, which obviously has been said in the good film, which I have somewhere, I'll get it out in a minute, which was received on the 16th of October. This came with a small box with half of a human kidney in it, and the writer letter claimed to have fried and ate the other half, which is not very nice. Hang on, just find it. Buried under the sheet. Where are you, bastard? Where are you? Here we are. Here we are. Mr. Depp. He's just Mr. Depp. Yes, if anyone does like The Ripper, it's a good film. It's supposed to be the adaptation of the graphic novel From Hell, but it's a very good film. Maybe an 18, but because the friend who's watching me this, you've seen this, haven't you? Yeah, you've seen it. You thought it was good. It is good, but once again, it was the idea that it was the graphic novel. The graphic novel could have been wrong, but who cares? It's good. It's a good film. Johnny Depp once again. If it's a Johnny Depp film, it's bound to be good, because Depp is an awesome actor. So, Jack the Ripper killed prostitutes, slit their throats, possibly raped them, no, probably not, ripped out their thingamajiggies and probably ate them or sold them on the internet or something. That was a modern Ripper, wouldn't it? He'd go on, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? That'd be some kind of crappy joke, wouldn't it? It's Jack the Ripper in the modern day. He kills women, takes their uteruses and then sells them on eBay. Something stupid. That was just random. So, thank you for watching this. If you didn't learn anything, then that's because I'm talking too fast and because what there was some crap in the background that's disturbing it. But, just look on the internet or just my advice is to get From Hell. It's a good film, watch that. And then read a few books. A few books will be on about it. So, thank you for watching and hope I can get this on YouTube.